Welcome back. So today I just wanted to come do a sit down because many of you have asked me to talk about my postpartum weight journey. So today I'm here to go into details about how I lost 30 pounds in my 3 months of postpartum. If you're new here, my name is Angel. I share so many things, lifestyle and mom life and home decor and DIY. So if any of that interests you, don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you get notified each time I upload a video, and feel free to share this video with your friends. Okay, so jumping into this video, let me go ahead and give you a little back history. For those of you who are new, I did have a baby recently. He is now 3 months. I gained a total of 35 pounds during my pregnancy. My goal was to keep my weight healthy during pregnancy. So I will definitely say my number one tip and piece of advice is, if you're pregnant or you know someone who's pregnant, make sure you're focusing on your weight then. And it makes your life easier in the future. If you change your mindset, I know some people have that mindset, oh, I'm eating for two, or this is the time where I can eat where I want. No. Change your mindset. Like, if you stay within that mindset of, I want a healthy weight, I want to stay healthy for myself and for my baby, and have that mindset where it's the less weight I gain now, the less weight I will have to work off in the future. That's the biggest tip I can give people and give advice to. I have advice for both losing weight before and after, but if you can tackle it before you put on all the weight, okay? Because I know some people, people have told me they've gained everywhere from 50, 60 pounds up to 100 pounds from the baby. So if you gain that 100 pounds during pregnancy, guess what? You're gonna have to lose that weight after your pregnancy. Well, you don't have to. I mean, that's up to you if you don't want to work it off, or, keep it on, or whatever the case may be. But I don't like fat necessarily, and that's a personal choice for me. Everybody is different, and I don't want, please do not beat yourself up for your weight and your postpartum weight and the weight of your baby, because everybody is different. Don't ever compete with anybody, and don't ever feel like you got to beat yourself up, because you do have to give yourself grace. You had a baby, you went through labor, it took you 9 months to put the weight on, so give yourself 9 months to get it off. Don't beat yourself up about it. Now, if you're 2-3 years down the road, that's a little bit different. But if you just had a baby and like you're trying, don't beat yourself up. Give yourself grace. You'll get it off eventually if you keep working towards it. So let me throw that out there. You do have to keep working towards it. It is hard work. It's not easy, guys. I did it. I've been through it. It's not easy, okay? But if you really want to do it, and if you really don't want to give yourself an excuse, especially after years of having a baby, you can get the weight off. It's just going to take a lot of work and motivation. And again, it's work and it's motivation, but you can do it. I'm here to tell you, you can do it, okay? But yeah, my very first tip is, if you're pregnant, start now. Eat healthy as much as you can. Yes, when we're pregnant, we have our pregnancy cravings. So yes, meet your pregnancy cravings. Eat when you're craving something. Do it, honey. Don't hold yourself back. What I'm saying is, those days you don't have cravings, try to eat healthy. And that's what I did. Like, when I had cravings, I went in. Trust me when I tell you, I went in. On those days I wasn't having cravings, I was eating healthy. I was eating my fruits. I was eating my veggies. I was eating my greens. Like my healthy foods, and, my sugar-free, my gluten-free. When I didn't have those cravings, that's the best time to maintain your weight. And another thing I did throughout my entire pregnancy, guys, I worked out. I worked out each and every week of my pregnancy. Yes, I did. I was 39 weeks still getting a workout in. Now, I may not have worked out multiple times, but I at least got one workout in throughout my entire pregnancy. And I have those videos on my YouTube highlights. So if you're actually curious, I got those. I just kept saving them on my highlights because I wanted to be motivation. If I can do it, you can do it. Let's just get the energy to do it. And I know it's hard. I went through IVF. So when I tell you I've been through the hoops and I didn't have a lot of energy. I had the worst fatigue problem, and then the drugs I was taking with IVF. It was just, it's a lot. I know it's a lot. But if you can literally start it out that way, you're going to save yourself a lot of trouble and a lot of headache in the future getting baby weight off. So that's my biggest piece of advice. So I was able to gain a healthy weight, and it's so crazy because I have a health coach. So to give you a little bit about that too, I'll go more into detail later, but I do have a health coach. During my 8th or 9th month of pregnancy, she was like, oh my God, your muscle weight is so high. And then she was like, and you're pregnant. And it's still higher than a normal regular woman. Why? It's because I worked out. Okay. That's my first tip. My first piece of advice. If you're pregnant, you know somebody pregnant, shoot them this video. Tell them that. Forward this information to others. Okay, so now let's talk about once the baby is here and getting the weight off. And what did I do to get my weight off? Well, during the first few weeks, my weight was just dropping off. And that came from the work that I had done prior. I didn't gain a lot of fat. I gained a lot of the water weight that you have to have for the baby. And then, you know, you got your blood. Those are pounds. Guys, I did a whole breakdown on my Instagram one time about like the weight that you gain is not just fat. It's so many things that contributes to pounds being put on you. Amniotic fluid and blood and the baby itself. And it's so many things. It was a whole list. I was surprised myself. But anyway. But yeah, the first few weeks, it was just the water weight coming off, the blood coming out, all of that. And I will say I did not do a lot of working out after the baby. So for the first 6 weeks, I did 0 working out. So when I hit my 6-week mark, so from 6 weeks to now, which is filming this, I think it's about 13 weeks or so. I maybe do 1 to 2 workouts a week, and they're only 10-minute workouts. Guys, I hadn't even got back to a 20-30 minute workout yet. I still haven't got that energy. I still am not there yet. And I'm not working out every day. It's literally 1 to 2 workouts a week, and they're only 10 minutes. So a lot of it is not from working out. You want to know the key to me losing all of that weight up to now is mostly the pre-work that I done while I was pregnant, and then the second layer is the food that I'm intaking. So I am so grateful to be sponsored by a company called Profile. This video isn't sponsored, but they did sponsor me on like my other social media platforms. But I joined their weight loss program, and they gave me a coach, and they provide me with food, and the biggest thing is a nutrition plan. Mine is as a protein-based meal plan, and so I intake a lot of protein because protein helps to keep you full. By far, this is not the only way to lose weight. This is what they had me on, and if you guys join Profile or you're thinking about it, they will create you your own meal plan. And if you are, don't forget I do have a discount code. I will leave a link below in the description box. Guys, I highly recommend them. Just like, you know, people pay gym memberships to like LA Fitness and all these other gyms. Pay the membership for a nutrition plan and a meal plan, and you know, it's the same thing. You get your weekly sessions with your coach. It's motivation. It's actually accountability. That's the biggest thing. When you have to pick up the phone and talk to somebody and account for what you put in your mouth, the weight that you have gained or lost, it makes a difference. So I highly recommend you guys doing that. It was not purely by working out how I got the weight off. It was mostly what I put in my mouth. So I highly recommend you guys change your lifestyle, change your dieting. There's so many ways to do it. I'm not going to say it's just one way to lose weight because I did patches in the past. So I have lost and gained weight so many different ways. You name it, I've done it. I mean, I will be able to get weight off in 2-3 weeks for a pageant. So I know how to gain and lose weight. So it's not just one way to do it. But this way, the way I did it was with Profile, and it worked out great. And I'm still on their plan. I'm going to be with them the rest of this year now to just maintain and such. But yeah, like, it's a great thing when you have to account to somebody. So if you're pregnant and you're trying to lose your weight, you can work out. But if you ask me, and I'm a workout fanatic, y'all know me, the ones who've been with me for years, I am a workout fanatic. Me and my husband both are workout fanatics, okay? But I would suggest, instead of paying for a gym membership, pay for a lifestyle and nutrition membership. That's my biggest recommendation right now. And like I said, that's just, you know, one way to do it. And that's how I did it. It's actually one of the easiest ways to lose weight. After my pregnancy, it's literally been purely 90% what I put in my mouth. And having a plan helps. And accounting for yourself helps. And this program that I was in, like I said, I had a coach I had to account to and talk to, and they give you a scale, so you have to do weigh-ins, and you know, they will say, why have you gained weight, why have you lost weight, what's working, what's not working. They give you plans based on your body, and if you just follow the plan, you'll lose the weight. And it was all what I was putting in my mouth. Again, you're not pregnant, so don't give yourself an excuse to just eat, you know what I'm saying? So even when you're pregnant, it's not a good thing to give yourself that excuse. Yes, meet your cravings, but don't just eat just because you say you're eating for two. Eat when you're hungry, and if you're not craving anything, veer towards eating healthier than fattening. Because remember, every piece of fat you put in your mouth, you're gonna have to work off eventually. If you don't want to just walk around with baby weight for years, you're gonna have to work it off. So if you're self-conscious while you're pregnant, it helps so much for losing postpartum weight. But even if you are postpartum, you've had your baby, you can still lose your weight. Guys, you can still do it. It may take a little bit more work, and you probably will have to put in more physical work because some of the fat maybe have set in and it becomes stubborn, so you will have to stubbornly try to get it off. But it is definitely doable. It is definitely possible. And you know, like, if you guys want to just talk to me more about that, just drop me a comment. I'll try my best to answer it. But yeah, like, I can't wait to get back in the gym and work out like I usually work out, but I still was able to get my weight off without doing a lot of workouts because I still get tired. Like, just admitting it, I'll do a 10-minute workout and that's it. So that's how I lost my 30 pounds in postpartum in 3 months. And honestly, I think 20 pounds came off within the 2-month period. And it's just been a little bit tougher getting the rest off. But yeah, and then after that, it was a little tougher getting the rest off. But yeah, I still am gonna go down a little bit more just because I want to get back down to like a few more pounds like I was probably like the beginning of last year. Because right now I'm back to my right around my pre-pregnancy weight in. So when I first got pregnant, I had to weigh in. I'm around that weight right now. But going through IVF, I did put on some weight too. So the drugs and stuff that they have you on, I was actually smaller at the beginning of 2019. And then going through IVF, I, you know, gained some weight back because I had dropped weight for PCO, and then I gained it back pretty much doing IVF. But yeah, so I'm back to where I was for when I first got pregnant. But I probably still lose a little bit more. I'm still going to continue to tone. And, you know, again, give yourself grace, but don't give yourself an excuse. That's my biggest piece of advice, especially if you really want your weight off. Now, if you are completely happy with yourself, be happy with yourself. That is great. Like, don't sweat it, don't worry, you know. But if internally in your head you're like, I really want this weight off, I do want to get it off, then you can do it. Just don't make excuses for yourself, and find some motivation, some energy, or find somebody to help motivate you, or whether it's a family member, a friend, or it could be a YouTuber. It could be me. I can be your motivator. You know, when you need to get motivated to work out, you know, go look at some of my videos, you know, whatever the case may be, or just hear an inspiring message. So I hope that helps you guys. I hope that you found it insightful. And if you guys want any other type of video, drop me a comment below and I'll try my best to do it. And I'll see you guys in my next video.